Welcome back to the channel, where we break down the latest movies spoiler-free, so you know what's worth watching and what's not. Today we're talking about Mercy, 2026, a high-concept sci-fi action thriller starring Chris Pratt and Rebecca Ferguson that imagines a future where justice might literally be a machine's decision. If you've ever wondered what might happen when artificial intelligence replaces judges, juries, and the law itself, Mercy throws you right into that scenario. Set in a near-future Los Angeles, the movie follows Detective Chris Raven, played by Chris Pratt, who once helped champion an AI-driven justice system. But now he's the one on trial. Accused of murdering his wife, Raven has just 90 minutes to prove his innocence to an advanced AI judge named Maddox, portrayed by Rebecca Ferguson, before the system determines his fate. The concept alone is a fascinating twist on courtroom dramas. The film plays out almost like a ticking clock thriller. Every minute counts, and every piece of digital evidence matters. Instead of traditional shootouts or explosions, much of the tension comes from surveillance footage, digital records, and AI logic designed to dispassionately evaluate guilt. So whether you love sci-fi, legal thrillers, or psychological action, Mercy tries to blend all of that into one intense ride. Behind the scenes, Mercy was written by Marco Van Bell and directed by Timur Bekmambetov, best known for visually inventive films that often experiment with format and perspective. Filming took place in Los Angeles with a runtime of about 100 minutes, and the score was composed by Ramin Djawadi, whose music you may recognize from major franchises. What's interesting about the production is how the actors approached their roles. Chris Pratt talked about how being confined in intense, dialogue-driven scenes helped shape his performance, while Rebecca Ferguson had to balance portraying an AI with subtle human emotion, a challenge that sets this apart from typical sci-fi fare. Now, audiences and critics have been divided. On review aggregator sites, Mercy sits on the lower end of the critic scores, with some finding the premise underdeveloped despite its intriguing ideas. But audience reactions have been notably warmer, especially from viewers who enjoy fast-paced, thought-provoking narratives and don't mind a few logical leaps. So, what does Mercy, 2026, actually offer overall? It's a futuristic courtroom thriller with a dash of sci-fi mystery and action. It's less about heroic battles and more about high-stakes problem-solving and the existential question of what it means to be judged by a machine instead of a human. If you go in expecting a visual spectacle, you might be disappointed. But if you enjoy tense, concept-driven thrillers that ask questions about technology and justice, there's a lot in Mercy to chew on. In the end, Mercy isn't a perfect film, but it's an interesting one. Chris Pratt gives a grounded performance as a detective fighting the system he helped build, and Rebecca Ferguson's AI judge adds a chilling modern twist. If you're into cerebral sci-fi and speculative thrillers, Mercy, 2026, is worth a watch, especially if you stream it at home and dive into the ideas it throws at you. If you enjoyed this review and want more spoiler-free breakdowns of new movies, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with a fellow movie fan. Drop a comment below. Have you seen Mercy yet? And what did you think of the future of AI justice? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.